Today we're talking about how to apply perfume. So if you want to make sure your fragrance is super long lasting, then definitely keep on watching. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Hi, my name is Monika Cioch, and on this channel we talk about perfumes. So if you want to be a part of this perfume tribe and get recommendations about luxury perfumes, cheap perfumes, anything to do with that, definitely subscribe and press the notification bell to get notified when I post, because otherwise YouTube just won't show you my videos. And let's get to the tips. I actually have really found it useful to get a hair fragrance. So for example, this one is from Fragrance du Bois. I've got Oud Orange, the perfume, and also the hair mist. The difference between it is that this hair mist, it doesn't have alcohol, I believe. It just doesn't have that substance that damages and dries out hair. But so I would recommend you do that. I also have Oud Satin Mood from MFK hair mist, and I find that they last really long on your hair, which is great. And I'm a person that doesn't go anywhere without spraying my hair, and some people say it's bad, but for me personally, I've got oilier hair type and I don't mind spraying my hair. I don't spray a lot, but I always, even if I don't have a hair mist, I spritz my hair. Why? Because fragrance latches onto fibers much better than our skin, so it will just last longer. Usually I just part my hair in two and then spray one on this side, one on this side, just so also when I walk, my hair is in the wind, somebody behind me can also smell my fragrance. So that's my tip. I also spray it on pulse points. So pulse points is another big thing, because the heat from your body, from those pulse points, if you don't know what pulse points are, your wrist behind your ears, also your, what is this called? Anyway, you know what I mean, and the back of your knees, any of those, spray them, or your chest also here, because it gets warmer. Those are your pulse points, and when you spray your fragrance there, it will just project more into the air, so you'll be smelled more. The third tip is really moisturize your skin well with a fragrance-free moisturizer before applying fragrance, especially if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, then maybe it won't be necessary, but for those of you that really have dry skin, and I do, skin needs to be moisturized for fragrance to really latch onto it the best it can. So I use CeraVe moisturizing lotion. It works perfectly. Sometimes I just put it, around where I spray my fragrance, wait for it to dry, and then spray it, and it really adds a good 2 hours really to my fragrance wear time. I also, where I spray it, I usually, because not always, with a fragrance that is quite strong and it doesn't evaporate easily. Evaporate? That's probably not the best word to use it, but you know what I mean. I spray 1-2 times behind each ear. I spray in my hair, as I said, 2 times, but that really doesn't really count for me. It's more like a bonus. So 1, 2, middle of my chest, 3, 4, on my wrist, and then I press it onto the other wrist, and then 5, I usually just do like a round motion around my body, really, for it to just distribute. And then so 5, just say 5, the last 2 are in my hair, and that is really just a bonus to make it last longer. I spray it here because I usually have my neck covered and I want the fragrance to latch on not only to my skin but also to the fibers in my clothes. I don't really like to spray it on my neck that much, because I find that I've got one neck and I've got many pieces of clothing that I can destroy, but I don't really want to spray my neck that often because sometimes I get irritation from alcohol there and it can become red. So I recommend spraying it on your clothes in the front just to make sure it's long lasting. So you've got everything. You've got your pulse points behind your ears and your wrist. You've got clothes that the fragrance can latch onto, and also hair, which also it latches onto. If you've got, you know, dry hair, I would go for a hair mist for sure to accompany your fragrance, and most fragrance brands now do them. So that's my tips. Let me know what is your best tip for applying fragrance. I hope this was helpful, and if you love a fragrance, you can wear it. So no matter what the marketing team are telling you, just wear what you want, and I'll see you all again very, very soon, guys. Bye.